Hey everybody, just a quick update on the family channel, if you will. I guess I picked up that name from another person. I was already doing this before I realized another content provider, which eerily enough, I'm starting to look more and more like that guy's content all the time. I do love his content, but I'm not purposely trying to mimic him. It's weird that I feel like him and I think the same way because he's got a family channel, much like what I call the behind the scenes, Devil's Advocates behind the scenes. He calls it the family channel. He's got layouts that are much like my layouts, and again, I did kind of pick up one of his layouts from him, but it's weird because again, I'm not purposely trying to emulate him. However, I would say that the highest form of flattery, of course, is emulating somebody. So copying somebody is probably the highest form of flattery. It's like, man, you're doing everything right. I want to be like you. And again, I'm not purposely doing that with this guy. I'm not trying to steal his look, his feel, but I just feel like I naturally am moving in the same direction that he is, which is, again, I want to connect with people outside of my channel on personal issues, which is why I have this behind the scenes, or now as I just called it, a family channel. But anyways, wanted to let you quick know what's going on. In the world of my TikTok business and YouTube business, I feel like I'm getting better almost daily. Okay, probably not daily, but I'm getting better all the time. I'm learning new tricks. What I can and can't say on TikTok. I'm learning new tricks on YouTube on how to add end cards to my videos so that it comes up and shows my next video in the series or my previous video in the series as suggestions, and different little things to just tweak and increase the likelihood that I will keep getting more people watching more and more of my content, which then grows the channel, right? And I feel like I'm getting a little better all the time in my video editing, and I'm getting some templates put together so things are getting a little bit more streamlined. So all things considered, I'm pretty excited about the way things are moving. Money-wise, of course, nothing's happening, and I feel kind of frustrated because some people who don't understand the business side of it at the point that I get a following, then maybe advertisers want to put ads in front of my followers. You don't just start with the following. So I have some people who are basically kind of questioning my life choices by retiring and saying, well, how much money have you made so far on TikTok? And I'm like, I'm not really making any money. Oh yeah, so how's that working out for you? Kind of thing. And I feel like I feel very frustrated because I feel like these people don't understand that you don't just start out with an audience. You have to put time and effort into it before the audience comes. And the money comes further down the road. And so maybe I'll never get to the point that I get advertisers and money and whatever. And that would be a shame because I probably will be forced to go back to work if I, because America, we're strapped all the time, and I just can't afford things on what we've got in the bank, right? So if I have to go back to work, I have to go back to work, and that'll probably be the end of the channel because I can't possibly keep up. Right now, my workload is enormous. I'm easily working 40 hours a week on this channel. It's a full-time job for me. And again, making no money at it. So it frustrates me on the other hand that people have this attitude that they think somehow you're lazy if you want to make some money doing what you love to do, which is content creation and providing a value to people. And they find that that's lazy. Oh, I see. So you think that we should just pay you money because you're on camera and you just want to fuck off all day and not have a job. I'm like, oh my God, like this job is more of a job than my previous job. I'm working all the time, researching all the time, making videos. I'm learning how to video edit and produce myself and increase my video production and my audio production. And it's fucking a full-time job. Anyways, rant over. On a personal level, well, first of all, yeah, I guess on a personal level, I don't really have anything really to say too much on a personal level other than it's a beautiful, beautiful spring coming up. Things are starting to warm up in my valley where I live. It's getting warmer. Going outside, people are starting to jog. People are starting to walk. It's very exciting. I'm fitter today than I have been in decades. I have always been really, really heavy. I've lost 100 pounds in the last year, less than a year. And now that the weather is nice, I'm excited to go hiking, and I'm excited to go pedaling on a train track, on these train cars that are pedal powered, on the lake pedal powered. Physical activity that I'm actually excited to do. Even in my old age, now I'm excited to do some physical activity. And now that the weather's warming up, I'm excited to get outside and do some of that exciting, those physical activities. So I'm stoked about my health. My blood sugars are lower than ever. I'm no longer diabetic. I'm off a bunch of medications. I mean, I'm getting older, and the fact of the matter is, the older you get, your body starts to break down. But in a way, I think I've improved my health far more than it's declining. So I am declining because age declines you, but I have made so many other improvements in my cholesterol and my blood pressure and my diabetes that I'm healthier today than I was yesterday or a year ago. So even with the aging process kicking in. And it's funny because I talk a lot about old age, and I still have decades left, potentially. I have decades left. A lot can be done. You have high hopes. Everybody has high hopes of things, and you're thinking, what's going to happen fucking 20 years from now? 20 years is a long fucking time. So, I've conceivably have an easy 20 years ahead of me, maybe more. Maybe not. Genetically speaking, my dad died very young. He died at around my age now, like only a few years older, I think, than I am now. So genetically speaking, if you believe that I'm just going to go the way of my father, I only have a couple of years. I don't think that's true. I think I've reversed my health. I think I've taken care of myself better than my father. And while I might have some genetic dispositions, I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about having another 20, 30 years in me still, despite what people think. And I feel like more and more we see a lot of people who are old, who are still kicking and very, very productive and very much engaged in business still and having a sharp mind. And so my whole hope in life is keeping my mental faculty and being sharp for another 20, 30 years and go out with a bang. Morbid talking about death, but I'd like to go out with a bang. I'd like to go out having done something with my life, and I know it seems like, oh, you're gonna do something with your life, and it's TikTok and YouTube. Good for you. There are some people making crap tons of money, and again, they're not always pitching, saying, hey, give me money, give me gifts. There are people who are just providing good content, who are making millions. Now, I don't expect I'm ever going to make millions. That's not my goal, to make millions. In fact, if I were to tell you my goal is very, very, very modest. I just want to make a decent income, and that's not high. Like, I'm not even talking middle income. I'm talking lower middle income. I'm happy with lower middle income. I've never been upper middle income, and I don't intend to be upper middle income. If things work out for me and it goes better for going out with a bang, then fantastic. I'd love that. But that's not really my goal. Now, maybe it should be, because some people say, set a goal, aim for the stars, and then hit the moon. So maybe I should be setting that as my goal, to make millions. But I've never been a huge money motivator. I'm not money motivated. I just want to be able to survive. If I can survive and do what I'm doing, I feel like that's going out with a bang, because I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I enjoy the fact that people care what I have to say. Again, on a personal level, and I'll end here, I think, on this video. On a personal level, I've been beaten down for 30 years or more, probably more. No, I've been beaten down my entire life, not just 30 years, my entire life. I've been beaten down feeling like I'm not good enough and that nobody really cares what I have to say. And I always feel like I have to prove myself. And for the first time in my life, with TikTok and YouTube and people making it obvious that they want to hear what I have to say, that when something happens in the news, they come to me and say, oh my God, I need to hear what you have to say about this. I need to hear your take. When I take any time off, like when I got suspended from TikTok for a week for lives and I came back, there was shouts in this and thing of, oh my God, he's back. Yes, he's back. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody gives a fuck what I have to say? Somebody cares whether I have something to share? That's an enormous thing for me. You don't understand. For most of my life, I have been told by many people and have felt that nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody cares what you have to say. You're not that interesting of a person. Nobody cares. Shut the fuck up. That's what I've been told by a lot of people, indirectly and directly. It's the directly ones that hurt the most, but indirectly as well. Nobody gives a fuck. The mentality I get from a lot of people is, nobody really wants to hear what you have to talk about. And I'm feeling like that's different. I do have people that want to hear what I have to say, and that's going out with a bang. So thanks for listening.